Alright, so 923, a spinner is divided into two regions. The red region has a central angle of 60 degrees. The other region is blue. A. On your paper, sketch a picture of the spinner. Okay, so for A, we have this spinner. And 60 degrees is what? If you divide 360 by 360 divided by 60, you get 6. So if I have a spinner and this is 60 degrees, this is 1/6 of the whole circle, right? And then this part out here would be 5/6. Okay, and how I'm getting that is I know the central angle is 60 degrees and I know there's 360 degrees in a circle, and then when you reduce this you get 1/6. Alright, so then in B it says if the spinner is spun twice, what is the probability that both spins land on blue? Well, the easiest way to do this is to come up with a tree diagram, right? So we know when we spin it the first time, what do we have? So maybe I should, this right in here is, let me color code it because that's kind of fun since I have that capability. This is red and this is blue. Alright, so then we know that we have, when we spin it the first time, so in the first spin, we know we've got two choices, red, and we know we're going to get blue. And then we know to get red, it's going to be 1/6, and to get blue, it's going to be 5/6. And then when we spin it again, right, what do we have? What are our choices? So this is the second spin, and it's the same as the first. You either have red or you have blue, and this is 1/6. Likewise here, this is red and blue, and this is, oops, I didn't finish this. This is 5/6. This is 1/6. This is 5/6. Okay, so it says, what's the probability that both spins land on blue? Well, you have 5/6. So the first is blue and the second is blue. So then you multiply these, so you get 5/6 times 5/6. So then you're going to get 25 over 36, which we could leave it as a fraction, but if you wanted to convert it to a percent, it would be 69.4%. And either one of these is the correct answer. Just depends what you're looking for. In C it says if the radius of the spinner is 7 centimeters, what is the area of the blue region? Okay, so the blue region is going to be area equals 5/6, because it's 5/6 of the circle. I could figure out if this is 60, then it's 300 out of 360, but it's, if we already know this is 5/6 of the area, then let's just go with that. Pi r squared. They told us that the radius of the spinner is 7, so this is going to be 5 over 6. 7 squared is 49 pi, and so then we multiply across, so then that's going to be 49 times 5, which is 245 pi divided by 6. And 6 doesn't go into 245. I don't even know if we can reduce it. Let's see. No, we can't reduce it. So you could leave your answer in exact form, in this form, which is exact, or you can do an approximation, and you could do 245 times pi and then divided by 6, and then your answer is approximately 128. Let me fix that. 128.28. Alright, so that was C. For D it says a different spinner has three regions, purple, yellow, and green. Okay, so let's go here and let's make a picture of that. So we have a different spinner. It has three regions. let's see, the probability of landing on purple is 1/4, and the probability of landing on yellow is 2/3. What is the central angle of the green region? Okay. So in this problem, it says a different spinner has three regions, purple, yellow, and green. So we have this spinner, and I'm just gonna draw these in. They could be, I'm making them equal, but they're not necessarily. So it says the probability of landing on purple is 1/4. So we'll say this is purple, and then this is 1/4. And the probability of landing on yellow is 2/3. Okay, that's yellow. And then it says, what is the central angle of the green region? Okay, so this is green. So what we want to know is we want to know what this angle is. Well, before we can find what the central angle is, we've got to find out what the probability for green is, because that probability then we can find in relationship to 360, we can find what that angle is. So in our circle here, in our spinner, what do we know all of these have to add up to? Okay, if we look at our first example in A, 1, 6, and 5, 6 add up to 1. So these all have to add up to 1. So basically you take 2/3 plus 1/4 plus, we'll just call it x, equals 1, because these should all add up to 1. So now if we get a common denominator, let's see here, this is going to be 12, so 3 times 4, that's 8, and then plus 12, and 4 times 3, so this is 3, plus x equals 1. So then this is going to be 3 and 8 is 11/12 plus x equals 1. So then I subtract both sides from 11/12, and so you're going to get x equals 12/12, which is the same thing as 1, minus 11/12. So x equals 1/12. Okay, so this is the probability for green. Now that's not the question they wanted. That they wanted to know, we know it's 1/12 of 360. So it's 1/12 times 360. So let me draw that. So 360, I don't know what that is. 360 divided by 12 is 30. So this equals 30 degrees. So I would say the central angle is equal to 30 degrees.